Hello guys, welcome to the video you've all been waiting for, because we have had hundreds of comments, hundreds of messages, so many questions, and today we're going to sit down and answer all of them. And
as many as we possibly can.
Put your mind at rest, answer all the things you've been wondering, all the things you want to know about our baby, and we're very excited to be sharing this. If you enjoyed today, please give it a thumbs up.
Am I allowed to be in this video at all?
Yes,
Is it just
over to you.
Thank you very much.
We're in a good mood because...
Are they spiders?
This is the first, This is
They
the
are.
first ever video we're filming up here on our balcony. We're super high up.
And I can smell amazing Chinese food, and
I
it's
can
making
smell
me
that.
really
Yeah,
hungry.
that's delicious.
Should we go and visit our neighbours?
We should. No, we can't. It's ECQ.
So yeah, I asked for some questions over on my Instagram, and if there's anything that we don't answer that you're wanting to know the answer to, then make sure you drop a comment below, because I'm sure there'll be a part 2 of this at some point in the future. There's a lot to talk about. There's a lot we've been hiding from you, and I feel like, you know, when you just have loads of catching up to do with an old friend, that's how I feel today. I feel like we've got a lot to tell each other.
That's what we're doing. We're sorry if it's a little bit windy.
Hopefully you're not in the wind.
We should have a good enough microphone that you can't hear the wind noise.
Yeah, but my hair's going to be a bit annoying, isn't it?
Yeah, we're going to crack on today. It's nice to be outside. It's nice to be in this apartment. We've filmed some vlogs here already. We moved in a couple of days ago. So if you haven't seen the previous videos, check them out after this one. But yeah, today, hopefully...
Look, it's just ridiculous.
I know, it's all right. You just need
Let's do this and just go with it.
You just need a clip.
I'll just do the whole video like this.
You can do. Just to say firstly, we're super overwhelmed that we're even in a position to sit down and make this video. The fact that so many of you are interested in us and our lives.
You carry on, I'm getting a haircut.
Okay, and our journey of being parents for the very first time. That in itself, that so many of you have these questions and want to know the answers to them, blows us away. So thank you so much. We're really making this video for you guys who are here every single day, supporting the channel, commenting, liking, watching every single vlog, following our journey and showing us all the love and support, all of that great stuff we don't take for granted. We're super, super grateful for everything we have. And Lucy is back. I literally put it on like an hour ago and there's a ton. Yeah. I don't know if my hair looks better now or if it just looks like it's spiking out of my head, but just ignore it. Did you have morning sickness? So I don't do this for every question. I knew you were going to do that. I don't even really need to be in this video.
No, but there's some things that you can help answer. Some are about me, some are about us.
All right.
So this one's more me. So for the first, I mean, from week 5 to week about 12, I was very tired and I felt very sick all the time. I smell anything and I'd be like, oh, and I'd be kind of gag and I felt awful. I wasn't actually puking every day. There was about a week or so where Lucy didn't even like my smell. Yeah, George smelled weird to me. I don't know what it was, and I was still showering. Yeah, he didn't smell bad, like technically, but I could just smell this thing on him that I'd never smelled before, and I had to get him to like sleep as close as he could to that side of the bed and face that way. I was the other side, and even then I had to like put a blanket over my nose when I slept. And it sounds so bad. Because of me. I'm glad that's over. Yeah, that was only like a few days. I was getting paranoid. No, you don't smell. I'm good, apparently. It's just, it was so weird, I can't even describe it. But anyway, back to the sickness. I was only sick once, and that was when I had celery juice. Yes. I downed my celery juice and then I puked it all back up again. Yeah, sorry if that's TMI. That was a nice day. Get ready for some TMI videos for this entire journey, guys. I'm not going to hide anything. But yeah, I felt very sick for a very long time. Even now, some smells make me feel very sick, but I don't feel sick day to day anymore, which is so good. I think you were quite lucky, because some people actually get every day being sick every meal. You didn't have that. You lose all your nutrients and all the food you're eating. Yeah. Luckily, I was able to keep my food in. But yeah. Do you have any pregnancy cravings? We have a lot of questions about cravings. What do you think? I think I've craved home cooking from my parents. Like English food, fry-ups, roast dinners, that kind of thing I think's been my You have, and also go-to. Sour sweets, sour gummies. Yeah. Lots of fruit. There was a chicken, I think chicken. You've ordered gringos so many times. Have you craved fast food? Not more than normal. Standard. Yeah, like berries and things I've really wanted, like lots of fruit. Definitely sour sweets. Cereal, we had to go and buy Lucy cornflakes. But again, that wasn't a craving. That was, it had some iron and fibre in that I needed, yeah. Yeah, my diet's definitely changed. Some things because I want it to, some things because it has to. This week I've wanted pickled onions, which I've had. That was random. What other, I feel like there's some other really random, once I got a tin of white beans, you know, like them butter beans. I put in some tomato puree and cooked it. and then added some grated cheese, which is like rank, really.
Very
It sounds disgusting,
strange meal.
but it's what I wanted and I ate it. Do you have twins in your family?
Okay.
So you do, right?
We do, but we can confirm that we're not having twins. We know that already.
When I read that, I was like, oh, maybe.
No, we
already
know
know. Sorry.
100% not twins. My cousins are twins, and I believe that's the only twins I know of in my side.
Yeah, I don't think there's any on my side that I can think of, unless they're like very distant relatives.
We were talking about twins at the start before we knew.
Yeah.
And we were like, it would be
chance.
crazy to have twins for the first time, but also we do want more kids in the future, so to get 2 in 1 would be quite nice.
It's like 1 pregnancy, but with 2 outcomes.
Yeah, but I feel like 1 baby to begin with will be hard enough, and will be enough to be learning how to be parents. And
imagine going in like with triplets straight away. Like I can't even imagine.
People
that.
do though. Respect to those people. Respect to every parent.
Lots of questions here about names, and we can confirm a girl's name that we're 94%.
Really? I was gonna say 99.
99, okay.
Because we have like...
No, but we've got a few other girls we like.
We find it, we're gonna do a whole video about baby names, but we
I think we already have done a video about baby names.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
In the car?
Yeah.
Driving around. We find it so much easier to come up with girls' names than boys' names. So if we're having a boy, it's not going to have a name, basically, because we can't decide.
We've got, I think, 5 girls' names that I would be happy to give our child, like today, if I had to say it.
And 1 or 2 boys' names that we're still not even sure of.
One name we're like 70% or 60%.
Yeah.
And then another one that we're like 20%.
Naming a human is a big thing.
Hard. Yeah.
That's with them for the rest of their life.
Yeah.
Unless they decide to change it.
We have to call them it. We have to be like, come here for school or whatever. Come here for school.
Come here for school.
Happy for you. How did your UK fam feel? In Philippines culture, marriage first is preferred. So we've had a few questions like this. We are now engaged. I'm still not wearing the ring because it still needs to be resized. I will wear it. I'm just nervous it's going to fall off.
I'm surprised no one's commented like, why isn't Lucy wearing her ring?
Probably have. And yeah, we've had a few questions. And a few other people said, oh, did you just get engaged because you knocked her up? Or a few things people asking. So to answer that,
it could look that way, but no.
Honestly, we were going to get married and we were going to have a baby or several babies in our lifetime.
We knew that.
It's not a surprise that we're engaged. It's not a surprise that we're pregnant for us, because we've spoken about getting married for years. We've spoken about having babies for years.
Since we pretty much since we got together, at no point we've ever thought about breaking up, or we've kind of known that we want to be together and build a life together.
And I think when you're early on in a relationship, it's a conversation you have. You figure out if you both want to get married and have kids one day, to check you're on the same path with each other, that you're with the right person. So I was surprised that you proposed to me quite soon after having the baby, because I personally just wasn't expecting it, but I also knew that we'd get married at some point. So if we hadn't gotten pregnant this year, we may have got engaged anyway. And
I did want to propose, but maybe actually, if it wasn't COVID times, maybe the proposal would have come first.
Yeah, maybe.
But because of like lockdowns and COVID, I didn't have that perfect moment to propose. But for us, like, we're solid in our relationship. Yes, a marriage is going to be lovely and amazing, and the engagement's incredible, but we knew we were together anyway, and for us the order didn't necessarily matter, because we're good, we're solid, we know we want to be together.
But we also understand, like, culturally here, it is more of a thing to get married first.
Yeah, same in England.
Same in England, it's more traditional too. But also these days, like, I feel like a lot of people do it the other way around, where a lot of people don't get married.
I feel like it's personal choice. We really wanted a baby. We knew we were going to be together, we're going to get married at some point. So it happened that way around. That's how it happened, and we wouldn't change it. We're super happy, over the moon.
And also it said, how did your UK fam feel? I think a lot of you guys have already seen the video of them reacting to the news on FaceTime.
They were so happy. You can see their reactions. It was kind of weird that we had to tell them over FaceTime, but we had no choice. We couldn't tell them in any other way. But it was quite nice, because it meant we could record their reactions, put them all together in the video, and we can watch that back forever. We can show our kid that when it grows up. They can watch their grandparents, their uncle, aunties. They can watch their reactions to finding out that they're going to be born coming into the world. So that's so unique. That's what I love about vlogging this, and we're trying to document as much as possible. And we know these videos won't be for everyone, especially if you like watched our going to like really nice beaches and stuff. It's like a bit, this kind of video is a bit different, but we're just so happy to be able to document as much as possible, and for our future kid, and for anyone who wants to watch and wants to follow along the journey. I think it's going to be unique, because previous generations didn't have vlogging. I don't have a video of my grandparents finding out that I'm going to be born.
That's so weird.
Like,
can you imagine?
I don't have vlogs of my grandparents' lives when they were 20, going around figuring out their life
I would
and
love
careers
that.
and homes and
It's a shame,
imagine,
really.
like,
I'd love that.
our grandkids, 50 years, can watch these vlogs
Yeah.
and we'll look so young. If that is you watching right now,
Oh,
I hope I
just
haven't
got-
changed too much.
I just got goosebumps, you talking to our grandchildren.
Right, it's gonna happen. It's weird, right? These videos
Oh
will
my
be
gosh.
there. Hopefully, if YouTube's still around, but we
Yeah.
save them all
Yeah.
anyway. Someone said, will you be breastfeeding? I will give it a go.
Can you imagine? Just like, why aren't you doing it? That's really weird.
I think, yeah, you'll try.
We'll try
like,
to, yeah.
If it works, great.
Yeah, we'll do our best, but obviously, what do they say? Fed is best or something. I think there's a lot of strong opinions on it. Obviously, we'd prefer that, but if it doesn't work out, we'd rather the baby was fed than not fed.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, and the last question for today, we're gonna go with this one. Was the baby part of your plan, or was it a beautiful surprise? I'd say there was one surprising part about it.
Really?
How quickly it happened.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
It was planned.
So the baby was 100% planned. We decided, we've kind of told this story, but we'll quickly tell it again. When we were in Boracay in February, we were kind of, 2020 was done, we were into the new year, and we were kind of chatting about what we wanted to do and what our life looked like moving forwards. And during the lockdown in 2020, we started to talk about the next steps, family, starting our own family, having babies,
for us,
marriage.
it's been 3 years of like travel / Manila life.
The best 3 years ever.
And I feel like we've done so much that the next kind of step is like, oh, we can carry on traveling, but why not have a kid?
So we decided at the end of 2020 that we wanted a kid.
Yeah.
But we didn't really put the plan into action, if you see what I mean.
Yeah, and we didn't really say like, let's start trying now, or like, let's do it this month. We just kind of knew it was going to be maybe this year. I think in my head, I probably had the end of this year, but then it wasn't until we went to Boracay that we were like, okay, let's start trying.
Because I think we saw these cute families on the beach and stuff. We were like, oh, we want this so badly.
It kind of gave us a push.
Yeah, in February or March, we literally decided, okay, let's start trying. Let's actually.
I don't think we actually started trying then. I think we started trying in April, properly trying.
That's true.
Like scheduled trying.
It was April, like we figured it out, like ovulation. There's so much that you don't. You think you just like have a nice time and then it happens.
And that does happen for some people.
Yeah, but if you don't, you can make it quicker by figuring out cycles and ovulation, and then actually planning and
when to do the deed.
Being efficient, shall we say? And
so we were very efficient.
When we started doing that, because we'd also read stuff and heard stuff that it can take 6 months to a year
average
to get pregnant, and that's very normal. So we were like, okay, if it takes 6 months, great. If it takes a year, great. Like that's cool. Like next year, fine, we'll have a baby. Start trying now, see what happens.
So this was April.
1 month later.
May came along.
1 month later, pregnant.
I think I should do a pregnancy test.
Yeah, so
that was a beautiful surprise.
That happened really, really fast, but obviously over the moon. Didn't have to wait around for too long.
Very lucky as well. We feel very lucky. We know how lucky we are.
It was a relief that we are lucky that it happened quickly. So yeah, it was 100% planned, all part of the bigger picture that we're going on. So much more to come. Please stick around on the channel because there is so much more to come. Our lives are changing big time. We're going to be vlogging everything, and if you're here for the journey, we can only say thank you. And yeah, I hope we answered some of your questions today. If you enjoyed, please give it a thumbs up.
I love watching. I literally, I don't know if you noticed, but whenever you're talking to the camera, I just watch you.
Why?
I just love watching you. I don't know, you're just like so animated. I love it. I'm just fascinated.
I get excited. When I talk about exciting things, I get excited.
Do you watch
me? I can't help it.
I think you just stare over there.
I know, I do listen to you. I do try and listen.
No, but I'm saying I watch you when you film on it.
Right.
Okay, yeah, we'll see you in the next video. If you enjoyed this one, give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new. Comment below any questions that we haven't answered today, and if there's enough questions, we'll do a round 2.
Or we'll just try and answer them in upcoming vlogs and stuff like that. But thanks for watching. See you soon.
Bye.